Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. This time I got the Bane Build-A-Figure Wave Two-Face figure. Figure originally retailed for $24.99. I had to spend about 40 odd dollars for mine on eBay. But I have a complete Bane now and Two-Face. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with the accessories. So first things first, he comes with the torso for the Build-A-Figure of Bane, and we'll take a look at him in a bit. Next up, of course, he comes with the art card. Good choice for the art card. There's the description if you want to pause and read that. And he comes with the figure stand, of course. Take a quick look at the box. There's the barcode, although I don't think that that's going to be too useful, as this particular wave is very hard to track down. But there you go. Simple stuff. Now we can take a look at Two-Face here. And I think they did a mostly good job here with this figure. Doesn't come with any like accessories. Obviously, there's a gun ban for the action figures, which sucks. Also, he does not come with an alternate left hand, so he's forever holding his coin. That kind of sucks. He only has the torn up coat on this side, but does not have it on the arm here or the leg. It's all just standard looking suit. Although the crotch piece does have some additional texturing to make it look like it's a bit roughed up. That's really all you get for the scarring detail, right? And of course, you get the scarring on the face here, which I think, again, they did a pretty good job. Decent likeness to Aaron Eckhart. They definitely got his nose right. This is supposed to be his jaw, the front portion of his chin, and this is supposed to be more bone as well. I think that if they kind of muted that color, made it a little bit more yellow, it wouldn't look as bad as the teeth do, or rather, these two spots wouldn't look as bad if the teeth in the eye weren't there. But the eye, I think they did a good job on. Pretty solid on that. Pretty burnt looking too. And just to think that this was at retail. Oof. But obviously it's a toy, it's not real. What I do like though about this figure is the jacket here is actually a brown color. It might not be easy to see, but it's definitely brown, and the pants are black, which I do like. Here's that might give you a better look at the color scheme. Just give you an idea. Articulation wise, it's what you expect, but there is actually a pretty decent amount of ab crunch in there. The tie does get out of the way, and he does have lower and upper twist there. It is a bit stiff though, so I don't expect too much articulation out of this, but what he does have is pretty good. You can double crunch that. I like that. It's got that. Ugh, that sounds tight. There is like minimal, if any, twist in the upper thighs. Can he kick his own ass? Let's see. Can he kick his own ass? He can kick his own ass. It's just the coat gets in the way. He can definitely do it though. And he's got the ankle, of course, and the pivot. I mean, yeah, that's the Two-Face figure. Not much to see really. Decently good. Kind of sucks I had to spend 40 bucks for him, but I really wanted that Bane, who is just off camera right now. Speaking of Bane, let's go ahead and get him in here. So what I like about Bane is that they give you a lot of hand options. So on the figure here, we have the kind of index and middle finger pointing hands, with the rest of them being open. And these aren't mirrored hands, by the way, since one of them has a glove on. So I do like that. But you do get a set of fists. One for the gloved, one for the non-gloved hand. And there you go. You get a trigger finger holding hand for the glove side. Oop. And then you get kind of just more open hand for the left side. Kind of wish we got a pair of these. Anyway, that's all the accessories that Bane has. But hey, hands are great options. Now, a couple things I want to point out on this Bane. I did add the silver for his zipper on his leg there. Two, these arms are actually from the Jokerized Scarecrow. I just went ahead and painted over the green gauntlet with some brown. As you can see, the green is still on the peg there. For some stupid reason, they decided to paint the entire peg and then just shove it in there. I did eventually scratch it out so I can twist it and it's not going to break. Another thing, last thing I did was I actually changed out his neck peg. I swapped his neck peg out from Captain Adams so that his head sat just a little bit lower. And you don't lose all that much articulation, if any. Sometimes the head does pop off, but I don't really notice it. So that's all the modifications I did to this Bane, just the gauntlet, the zipper, and the shorter neck peg, which again I think makes this figure look much better. I gotta say they did a great job. You know, this was one of my biggest wish list figures that I wish they did. It does suck that they made him a Build-A-Figure and then they made a gold label Chase, or not Chase, a gold label Mcfarlane Toy Store exclusive that costs $90 because you can't buy it separately. The back here does have a bit of a QC issue. It's kind of just all messed up back there. Not sure why. Also, it was a mad pain to get these arms into the torso. They just really did not want to go in. But, you know, they're in now. They move. And I'm probably not going to take apart this figure. Same thing with the leg pieces. When I stuck those in there, I felt like they were not going to come out. So, again, if you do get all 4 parts to this Bane, just be careful putting the arms and the legs in. The head went on just fine, and so did the hands, but just be warned. Now, I do have the Platinum Chase Catwoman, so I do have Batman's broken mask here, so now I could finally, pose him with it. If I can actually get him to hold it. That's the biggest issue I have with this mask. I can't actually get Bane to hold it properly. Alright, let's twist it like this. This will probably work. There you go. But that gives you an idea. Speaking of which, I need to go get Platinum Catwoman off of my shelf. Give me 1 second. Can't believe I forgot to get her off of my shelf. That makes me mad. Anyway, it's time for size comparisons, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, stand them up straight here. So, Two-Face here, he stands at almost 7.5 inches, and then Bane with the modified neck peg stands at just a little bit over that, closer to 3/4, 7 3/4. With the neck peg unmodified, you'd probably stand at 7 3/4. Alright, let's go ahead and get in the rest of my Dark Knight figures. Starting off with, since I just mentioned her and got her off the shelf, the Platinum Chase Catwoman. We'll stick her there. Like, yeah, that feels good. And then we'll get in the Jokerized Scarecrow. I never got the original version. Don't feel like I need to, but, I might someday. I do love the Jokerized version, though. And then next up, we got Joker here. I did give him the gun from the Hatuzuraze from Marvel Legends. I would like to actually put that on Two-Face instead. And of course, you can't have this without Batman. Oop, his arm fell off. Yeah, that's the one bad thing about this wave. The quality control was kind of doo-doo. Not counting Catwoman, because she came out much later. Could have sworn I fixed this arm issue. I guess I didn't. In any case. There we go. There is actually a Platinum Chase Batman variant where he has a cloth good cape. I think that's good enough for size comparisons, but glad to have a full The Dark Knight figure collection. Although I would like to get the Scarecrow from that movie, and I would also like to get a coated Bane. I might just go on eBay or Amazon or Etsy and get a custom coat. They don't go for too much, so if I do get a custom coat on Etsy, I'll do like a little short video with it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. Leave a comment down below telling me which is your favorite of these 6 figures. Specifically, which one of the Build-A-Figure wave. Personally, I think that I like Joker the best. He just came out the best. Not too many QC issues. It's solely recognizable. His arms don't fall off. His arms stay in his body, unlike Bane. Two-Face, I just feel was a little disappointing. I wish he came with something else other than just the figure and the Build-A-Figure piece. Scarecrow at least came with some alternate hands, but I guess you can use those alternate hands on the Two-Face if you really wanted to. But anyway, thanks again for watching, y'all. Peace.